Let's test if this microphone is working. Hopefully it's working. Let's have a gaze. Alright. Perfect. Very good. Alright, very good. I'm gonna get into some back testing. Sup, nigga? Fuck you too. Hold on. Hey?
Automated message that you win over and over and over and fuck, what did you say?
Oh, I just started live stream, G. So it's probably it's probably YouTube notification.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what popped up on your phone. It's
My phone?
yeah, did you say something popped up?
No.
Oh, what did you say?
I'm confused.
What did you say?
No, you just messaged me just back.
Yeah, did you listen to my voice message?
Yeah, it's an automatic message.
What the fuck?
No.
Oh, just back was it? What? Yeah, it just randomly sent that. I don't know why.
Just back just randomly send it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and then.
Huh? Oh, it's already been in.
Just back automatic message.
Yeah.
If you lost one or two, it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, I kept winning over and over again.
Keep fucking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking alright.
That's it.
Yeah, you fucking alright. That's what list.
I don't get it.
Alright, let's get into some back testing.
So you went right.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah. Just so I can document it. I don't give a fuck if people join or not. It's just an easy way for me. Eh?
I think I won.
Click the link I sent you.
What?
Click the link I sent you.
Oh, you send it?
Yeah. It's like 10-second delay, but that's how it is on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear my voice.
Nice. So,
Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the only one.
yeah, G. Welcome. Oh my god. Mr. Asian Nigga just donated $2 million. Thank you, Mr. Asian Nigga. Oh, you're the number one, G. See, you're the number one. You're a top fan. YouTube says you're a top fan. Let's go.
I'm scared. Because fucking the YouTube and one is doing.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're at all-time highs. So when we're at all-time highs, we want to be playing the most hits. So we can either do here or the bottom, but if we do the bottom, then we have to trade into a fair value gap. So what I'm going to do is do level here and then take profit either middle of fair value gap or the start. Maybe the start can be stopped to break even. Let's see. Yeah, you're the number one, Mr. Joseph Christopher So Wong Ching Chong. Nice. So I'm going to put that there. Actually, I'm going to make it. What's that?
I'm going to use my laptop for your YouTube.
Ah, okay, Mr. Ching. Alright, 3. What's that?
We really gotta eat some for later.
No, I already ate all mine. I already ate everything. I need you to eat too, baby. Doing some mustard. Okay. Is it yummy? Gee, the fish was on.
What did you eat with?
Just fish.
No.
3, 2, 1. Mark it open. What's that?
Is it big enough, eh?
Yeah, it's fucking huge. So we're going to first push on both of these here. We're going to see if we can come into the fair value gap on US30. Oh, wow, US30, massive retrace, but we did not come into that fair value gap. Actually, I just realized that it's actually a BPR. No, it's not. It's covered already. Cool. Hey?
I didn't realize until now.
What's that?
Y'all fulfilled my dream.
Of?
I've been wanting to eat French seafood
Hey.
for the longest time.
See if we can get a second push here. Yeah, fresh seafood's so good. So much better than store bought. Very good retrace over here on US30. Also a really good retrace on NASDAQ as well. We do kind of have a pre-market first push over here. But I'm not sure if it's good. Actually, it's not too bad. If we get a nice push. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to have to do a pretty aggressive stop to break even over here once it hits this fair value gap. Okay, hit the fair value gap. I'm just going to be aggressive as on stop to break even. Take profit. We can go up to somewhere around here. Stop loss here. Take profit here. A little bit more if we can get another push here. Take profit smashed. Easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, on to the next trade. Hey, this is so easy, G. I keep winning. Okay, delete that. Delete that. Like, let's go. Oh, let's see what Vito took real quick. If he posted on that. No, he didn't post anything. On and off, on and off, on and off. Oh, gee, I just realized. I was trading a Friday. I mean, a Saturday morning. So, like a Friday night. And I still won. Too good. Too good. Alright, we're on the 5 minute here just to make sure. Okay, I'm going to write in session notes. Oh, gee. So when you're backtesting, you can take us on the backtesting platform on TradeZella. You can press this camera and it automatically takes a snapshot of the trade.
We have a scary
So on TradeZella, you can press a camera icon and it takes a screenshot of your trade, and then it just shows it all on the side. And I can also take notes as well, which is really good.
Like screenshot.
Yeah, automatically screenshots and puts it on the right side of the screen, so I can see it. No, that's cool as. Because I forgot I should have used everything that you can in TradeZella, because you can take notes, you can take like a whole bunch of these fucking little bits and pieces, G, that I don't really use. How do I go to the book? There it is. How do I just write notes? Session notes. Templates. Create new template. Oh. So, normal wins. Normal losses. And then Apex account wins. Apex account losses. What I mean by Apex account wins and Apex account losses, what I mean by normal wins and Apex account wins is Apex account is the trailing drawdown, and the normal wins is just something that I wouldn't take to pass the account. Like for an example, if there's a fair value gap or liquidity there, I won't take it on the prop firm account until we pass. So that is considered as a normal win if I take a trade and there's a fair value gap there or there's liquidity there. You know what I mean? But if there's no fair value gap or no liquidity, then we try to pretend like we take it on the prop firm account. So using that intraday trailing drawdown.
Nice.
Normal. Yeah, before this I was backtesting. I keep winning as well. Please add template note. Apex and normal. Alright. Let's get into it, bro. Okay, I need to add on templates. So Where's my template gone? Apex, normal. Okay, so normal win, normal losses. Use template. Okay, so normal wins. We have 1 win on a normal win. Cool, I'm going to keep that marked on there. Where's my template gone? This nigga. Okay. Okay, now marking the bottom level out. We have some lows. Come back, retest. We've got some highs over there. That looks pretty good. Easy liquidity point we can target. We don't want to target the very bottom because it's a bit far. We can target the very bottom because it's a bit far if we get a big first push. Jump onto the 15 minutes to see if there's fair value gap. There's not. It's just a big wick out. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it does. Okay, now for the top level, we have 2 options. We can either put it up high here, and we are at all-time highs, or we can put it a little bit down here, which I'm going to do. Because if there's 2 levels, I might only react off the first one and not the second one, and we can easily take a trade off of this, especially since there's no fair value gaps in the way as well. So for take profit, this is a bit high up here, but it could be a potential take profit. But instead of using that, I'm going to use this level that I just marked out before. So this is going to be the take profit level. I'm going to turn that to a green color. I'm going to quickly save this one right here, add that. And then I'm going to make this green so we know it's a take profit and not a level. Cool. Now for the bottom take profit, I've already marked out there. I am going to move it a little bit closer, but we can also always adjust it while we are in the trade as well. So cool. And we also have a liquidity zone here that I do want to mark out. I can mark out, or I can just move my level down, either one, and then I can move my take profit down as well. So that's what I'm going to do, so I don't have to worry about this liquidity point right there. And now switching over to US30, we have, looks like pretty easy levels, but messy levels. So top level, I guess we are all-time highs, but we can put our level a little bit more down from, if I put it there, this reaction, this reaction, this reaction, and kind of that reaction. I know it's very, very messy, but we're going to have to do with that. Or we can just put it at the very, very top. But the problem with putting it at the very, very top, we are at all-time highs. Now, all-time high trades are all good. But if we do an all-time high trade, then that means we can only aim for 1-to-1. So doing this, it gives us still good confirmation. We just need to be a little bit more passive on that. Now, we can also put a bottom level here from these highs, this high, and this low, and this low. It is a little bit crammed in, but again, the market is looking a little bit shit, and our second option is to put it here. This level is overall just looking so much more better, so I'm going to end up putting it here instead. We can also put the bottom line here. Second option is over here. Good job, Joseph. You're speaking very good English. I enjoy you taking this as an English class so you can learn English while I speak. Like, it's very amazing to me. Good job. Okay, anyways, I have to turn these lines over here. I need to make them a different color. There we go. That's for the level. That's for the level. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, now let's jump down back to the 5-minute time frame. As you can see, we have this little liquidity point here that can be a potential take profit. Alright, market open, and let me just double check these levels. Maybe I can move this a little bit more down. Okay, market open in 3, 2, 1, lash, go. We do have a little fair value gap here that I just noticed, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal since it's right at the level. Actually, I might move that level back up just right to the middle of it, so it's not a big deal, and we can delete it, keep it as a mental note. Okay, so far US30 we're pushing up, about to hit this level. Again, we want to be patient with this since the level is absolutely fucking terrible. And we only really want to take it if we see some good momentum here. Okay, gave first push, obviously. But I'm not feeling that confident with this level, so I do have to be way, way more patient. Hopefully it gives an early retrace so we can get a good second push here. We could potentially move this level as well up a little bit here. Actually, that would be much better, but then we'll have to worry about this liquidity zone, so let's actually move it back down. Yeah, that's what I was just saying before. Let's be patient. I'm not sure if this gave a retrace. Let's quickly go back. I was not fucking looking at that. Nah, I just wanted to push all the way up. That's alright though. Is there any other take profit level? No, but that can definitely be a stop to break even point if we do get a retrace in the second push here. Okay, I think US30 is just going to go, which is fine. Wasn't really interested in US30 longs anyways. We are getting a little bit of a retrace over here on US30 now. Let's see if we get a second push, if we can do an aggressive stop to break even. I'm not actually going to enter the trade, but let's just see what it would have done if we do a entry here. So I'm not going to enter, but let's have a look. If we get a second push here, of course. US30 is like staying still. And remember, US30 is the top 30 companies. So if it's just not going to move, then what is that showing us? You know what I mean? There's no momentum there. Is it really going to go grab that above that liquidity point, or is it just going to hit it in reverse? So we're getting our second push here. Would have to be pretty aggressive, so we could enter off right there. A little pullback. Again, that second push wasn't very good, but let's pretend like we've entered this trade now, just to see how it's going to go. We're just going to aim for a little 1-to-1, and of course stop the break even off this liquidity point as well. Let's see. And as you guys can see, if we ended this trade, it would have been a loss. Now, with US30, you really, really wanted to be pushing. So, with this example right here, we can see that US30 did give a second push, even though it was very weak. But it did give a good retrace, and it was really close to a liquidity point. So, why wouldn't it just push a little bit more up, right? It's because... does it really have enough energy to go to that liquidity point if it's not fucking moving, right, guys? You have to think about this like strategically. You have to think about it actually why it is moving the way it is moving. So again, we just avoided a loss from being much more patient. And US30, you really want to take it in the first 2 minutes, to be honest. Right here on Nasdaq, we've had a push to the level, we've had a retrace, but I want to wait for a little bit more since we did have a fair value gap. As you can see, we've had a push, we've had a retrace, and it's lasted about 5 seconds now. Stop loss will be going under this little body of this candle, and take profit at this little level I have marked out. Again, it is also moving slow. I'm interested to know if there was a bank holiday on this day. I'm not quite sure. See if we can get a second push here. Again, moving very slow, so I'm going to be pretty damn patient with this. Move stop loss up a little bit, move the trade entry up also. I'm going to fast forward this, see if what it wants to do. Look at the 1 minute, what's the 1 minute looking like? So 1 minute's been going up for quite a while now without any retrace, so we could definitely see a 1 minute candle retrace down right now. Maybe a 1 minute black candle, but let's see. But I think I'm pretty spot on with this right now. So if we jump back onto the 1 minute, I just see we're going to get a 1 minute black candle. And as you can see, if it doesn't flip to the upside... okay, we did get a 1 minute black candle, and now it is pushing back up a little bit. But it is good that we had that 1 minute black candle, because now we know it had a little bit of a retrace. And we're getting our second push now. Again, being very, very patient with this entry. Making sure it actually wants to travel up before we enter this. It is being very slow, but it is holding above this level very, very nice as well at the same time. See if it wants to continue pushing up. Good sign with this retrace, and it comes back up anyway. Nice little push. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's holding in the same spot. Alright, let's go. Let's enter the trade. Let's see how it goes. It is a bit slow, which I'm a little bit concerned about. But Nasdaq is allowed to be a little bit slow. US30 is the one you got to worry about if it's moving a bit slow. So let's see what happens. Moving up a little bit. Those are good pushes. Coming down, coming up. So it came down pretty low. Came down around here. Getting another push now to the upside. See if we can get another push. Okay, we're going to have to put stop to break even. This might be a break even trade. Very, very close to take profit. Pushing down now, as you guys can see. Nearly hit break even and take profit smashed. As you guys can see, we managed that trade very, very nice. We were very patient on... oh, whoop, let me pull that. We were very, very patient on the second push because it was moving a bit slower. But again, Nasdaq is fine if it moves a bit slower. And then as you can see, as we nearly got to take profit, we moved stop to break even. Almost came down and hit us at break even, literally a cent away, and then it pushed all the way back up, resulting in us winning that trade. Now, take profit was just at an upper level that we could have marked as well. And US30, as you guys know, we avoided a loss by very slow market movements, and being very close to this liquidity point, it would not be worth it. Cool. Now jumping on to the next one. So this one right here, this could have been potentially a fucking, oh my god, speak. This could have been an Apex account trade, but the reason why I wouldn't take it on an Apex account is just because it's moving far too slow. Now, when we want to have momentum, we want it to be strong, and we want it to move in one direction. But if we enter this trade, let's see if we would have won, or let's see if we would have lost. So we entered here, it came this much into profit before coming back down and nearly hitting us at stop loss. So let's see if we drag this here, and intraday would have trailed all the way to... Nice. Okay, so it would have nearly almost taken us out of the trade and we would have blown the account. But as you can see by this tiny as gap right here, we would have passed the account. So very good management. My nigga. Learning. Okay, let's jump on to the next trade here. Oh, I need to add that to the notes. So if I go over to our normal wins, I'm going to write down 2. So far, 2 normal wins, no normal losses, no normal apex wins, and no apex losses at all. So 2-0 so far. Let's go to the next. All right. Back into it. Okay, so again, when markets like this and it's chopping up and down, we can of course... Oh wait, this is the same fucking day. I think it is. Wait, is it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, next date. Okay, good levels by the looks of things. We got kind of this high, this low, but this isn't important. This is the important part over here. We've got a low, and then nearly high here, and some highs over here as well. I automatically see a 5-minute fair value gap, and I don't think there's going to be a 15-minute fair value gap there, which is good. Now, we can obviously put the level all the way down here, but let's see if there's another level a little bit closer that we can put. There's a little bit of a level here because of this high, this low, this low, this high, this low. I don't want to put it higher, to be honest, unless there's a spot. I mean, we have this low, this low, this low, this low, but then in the future it doesn't really trade onto that. So I am going to put my level here instead, and then we can have a very easy take profit level over here on this little push down that I had, this little wick out. Cool. Now we can definitely take that on the funded account if there is no fair value gaps, which is none. Cool. Now for the upside, let me check 15-minute really quick. There's no fair value gaps as well. Okay, so this is really good if we take a NASDAQ trade for the funded account. Oh, this fair value gap's already taken out. Works wonders for us. That's all good. Cool. Now we can either take profit here, but since we are waiting for push past here, this is going to be a little bit too close. So we can now take profit all the way up here. Alright. Now stop to break even point will be off this little liquidity point. Just because the distance from this liquidity point and this liquidity point is a little bit far. Cool. Now, US30, let's see what you are looking at. Again, similar bottom level to US30 than NASDAQ. We can put it from these lows here, that low, that high. And if we go into the past, nearly this high, and then that low, and then kind of this high as well. As you guys can see, we obviously have a fair value gap, which I'm going to be marking out right here, and we are obviously pushing down to that as well. So now for the bottom level, we can put here, since we want to be trading into that fair value gap again. Oh, we can't even put it there because price is pushed too fast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the level at the start of the fair value gap and see if we can get a push retrace, second push into that fair value gap and going to fill that whole entire thing. Now we should have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Let's have a look, and yes, we do have a 15-minute fair value gap right here, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that out as well. Cool, and we also have another 15-minute fair value gap just above this level, so that means we have 2 15-minute fair value gaps. That means if we're going to grab one, we're most likely going to grab 2, and we have a pre-market push as well. We do have to be a little bit careful because it's fair value gap, but again, it's going to grab the second one most of the time. So since the fair value gaps are pretty close to the level, I'm going to do take profit in the middle of the second one, stop to break even at the start of the second one, just to make it very simple and easy for us. Cool. Now take profit for the downside is going to be the middle of this CME gap. Let me quickly check the CME gap on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, very similar. A little bit different. I'm going to put take profit in the middle of 15-minute. Very good. So I'm going to change this to green. Alright, market should be ready to open. Everything's looking good. Alright, we're going to be opening in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 27th of May, 2026. Okay, we've had a push and a retrace over here on NASDAQ. See if we can get a second push here. This might be a pretty quick trade. Very volatile, so we want to be careful. Also not a bad thing. Volatility can either be a really, really bad thing or a really, really good thing. It depends how you play it. Now we are completely wicking out. Very, very, very big wick, which is good. We can also move this take profit level up a little bit so we're not so squeezed in. We do have this little liquidity point that I do worry about, so we're going to be doing aggressive stop to break even off of that as well. But anyways, we are pushing down. If we do get a flip and push back up, that is very, very high confirmation that we're going to continue going up to take out the liquidity. See what we want to do. We have a few 5-minute fair value gaps between the level, and it's also a 15-minute fair value gap. So very likely we react off of these fair value gaps right here, and we actually continue our way pushing back up. Oh, this is looking really strong for wick out strategy early entry, to be honest. I think I might enter this for a sell position, actually. Let's go for wick out strategy, sell position. Let's see what it wants to do. Oh, actually, let me pause this really quick. The best option would probably be for push past these fair value gaps, but then it'll be far too close to the level. So we're kind of going to have to... we're kind of going to have to sacrifice the point of being a little bit more safe with the entry. But doing this will allow us, because this is such a strong closed candle down, it just allow us to take a nice quick short trade. And hopefully that is going to reward us. But let's have a look. I'm not fully confident with this trade, but I just want to know. Of course it is good as well just to not take trades and, you know, see how they go. But I'm pretty confident just because this candle closed right here. And we did push into the fair value gap, pre-market, retrace and give a second push. So let's see how it goes. Okay, flipping the candle. If we get a push past this lowest point or even a push past the fair value gap, we're almost certain that we're going to go all the way down to take profit here. And we've come all the way back up. Or very, very volatile. See if we can flip the candle over here. Nice. Good push. Stop is obviously getting moved to break even. And take profit smashed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, nice wick out strategy. Good job. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so that's 3 normal wins in a row. 0 losses so far. Now, this one was a wick out strategy. And as you guys can see over here on US30, I set the take profit point as halfway of the CME gap, and we hit the halfway point and reacted all the way back up. See, take profit levels are set wherever you put your take profit level, you think price is going to reverse. That's why you're taking profit there. Whether you're taking profit off a fair value gap, or you're taking profit off of a liquidity point, or BPR, or CME gap, or level, it's because it's a reacting zone, right? So it might react there. That's why we are taking profit there. That's why we're not taking profit further down. So wherever price is going to react, that's where we want to take profit, and that's the reason. Now, if that reacting zone is too close, and you can't get a good risk to reward on the trade, that's why we turn those zones where it would have been take profits into stop to break even, so we can protect our capital. Anyways, let's move to the next trade. Right, now, Vito did do a recap on this, so I'm going to quickly watch and see what he took. What did Vito take? Okay, so as you guys know, he took the trade that was going into the CME gap, which was probably the better trade. I just had my interest on this trade over here because it was a little bit something new. I know it's a little bit more aggressive, but it's good to see how trades are going to play out, especially if we don't know the foundation of it as well. So, of course, he took this trade. I'm going to quickly see.
Alright, today was a very nice day.
Of course, let's see if he even mentions the wick out strategy or if he's just focused on the CME gap. I think he's just focused on the CME gap. Yeah, cool. Obviously, the better trade is the one that you want to take. Obviously, in a real life situation, we wouldn't want to be taking this one. Not because it's a bad trade, it's actually a good trade. But we would want to be taking this one because CME gap is such a strong point of interest. Alright, so now pushing on to the 28th of May. 28th of May, right there. Why is the times reset? I have no clue, but no problemo. 29th, 59. Cool, 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 cool. That's good. And let's get right into it, wherever the fuck the price is. Alright, make sure it's on the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Price is pushing down hard. How far is this drop? Okay, so price is pushed down already 200 points. I don't really want to take a sell position on NASDAQ, but we can definitely take some sort of long position. I'm going to put the level there. Okay, not a very strong level at all either. And we got a BPR right here. So NASDAQ's kind of looking out of the books. Don't really want to take anything on NASDAQ, to be honest with you, but we're going to mark it out just in case anyway. Okay, US30's time. Make sure it's 5-minute. Cool. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so bottom level, automatically I see something like this. We've got low, high, high, low, low, and then this kind of trades through it. So let's see if we can get something else where price is reacting currently. And as you can see, if we put this on this, maybe the body would be better. If we put it on the body, we have a low, high, 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 low, low. So we're going to do that. And obviously we have a BPR and fair value gap, but we have taken out halfway, so that is also not a problem. Easy take profit point right there. And if we cannot grab that, we can do stop to break even off of that and take profit here. Now, it's lagging. For the top level, what we want to do, let's have a look at this. So this is a big move up. I do want to put it here. This would be good, but let's see if we can put it in the middle somewhere. Again, we don't really want to force a middle level, so I am going to put it at the top. We have a high, high, low, low, high. So we're going to use this point, even though it's a little bit higher up. Having wide levels and high levels like this isn't actually that much of a bad thing at all. It's just making sure you have that secure level that's going to work for you. Now we've got a 15-minute fair value gap, and as you can see, it's already filled halfway, so we're not going to bother about that. But we do have another 15-minute fair value gap that we can use for take profit, and it may be a little bit of a BPR. There is a little BPR, but no point to mark it out because I can just keep that as a mental note. Alright, we should be good to go. Take profit somewhere on this fair value gap or this liquidity point at the top, potentially stop the break even on the fair value gap. Let's have a look. So, it's looking good. It would be good to take a short trade and to stop the break here, take profit on this fair value gap, but let's see. 3, 2, 1, market is now open. So we're either going to have to be very passive or very aggressive because this fair value gap is kind of in the middle. NASDAQ's sitting still, US30's pushing up. Okay, price is not really doing anything at the moment. What happened? What happened? Okay, price is really not doing anything. Okay, hit the top level. Let's pause that. Let's see if we can get a nice little retrace over here. The real bad man. A little bit of a retrace. Again, we're either going to be very aggressive or very passive on this. So we kind of need to just pick and choose and go. Depends how aggressive this push is going to be. See if we get a second push here. Bit slow. I don't know, it's moving a little bit slow for me. Since it's slow, we're going to have a little bit smaller stop loss. See, if we enter on small push, we're going to lose, right? So that's why we have to be very patient. Okay, push 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's see where it's going to take us. Take profit off the middle. Stop the break even off the start. Yes, I am going to be very aggressive with it, because we are being aggressive on this trade. White on the coffee cup. Okay, pushing up. Okay, stop goes to break even. Can we push a little bit more? Okay, we got break even. I kind of expected it on a tight trade like this to be off, to be honest. Possibly we could have had a smaller stop loss maybe, and then take okay, and that's just a little bit too tight. I don't really like taking tight trades like that, so I'm going to end that with a break even, which is I'm absolutely being fine with that. If we take a smaller trade, I am completely fine with taking break even on a trade, because we are already being aggressive, so we don't want to be passive on the stop to break even. We want to be really aggressive with it as well. Okay. Break even. Oh my god, I can't spell. Break even trades 1. So 3 wins, 0 loss, 1 break even trade so far. The website's being laggy, so I'm going to close that and open it back again. Come on, show me. Oh, I didn't save all the wins and losses, but fuck it. Yeah. I don't want the coffee cup. Yeah, it doesn't save my fucking... Doesn't save my trades because I keep fucking deleting them. But the win rate's definitely higher than that. That's for sure. Still even what we've covered. It is higher than this shit though. Let's jump right into it. Buffet it, no, oh, you motherfucker. Alright, we're going to move it over to the 29th of May, which is a Thursday night, same as today that we're going to be trading. Okay, automatically I see a level here, and automatically I see a bottom level. Does line up okay here, take profit can be there. But can we do it closer? Because we have these highs this low, these highs over here. We could do it here as well. Something like this potentially. Take profit somewhere on the second fair value gap. As you can see, we have 2 fair value gaps. The reason why I'm not marking out the 15-minute fair value gap to this level right here is just because we're already going to cover most of it. Now for the top level, let's see if I put it correctly. Maybe we could put a little bit more up, because we're going to have to wait there anyway. We have a fair value gap already covered halfway on the 5-minute, but on the 15-minute it has not been covered. So we are going to go place. We're going to go and place this right here, and then take profit will have to be off this little liquidity high over here. If we have to do stop to break even off of that after taking a passive trade, then we can definitely take profit on this BPR that we have going on over here in the middle somewhere. Cool. So that's looking good. Take profit can be the start of this BPR over here. Not the BPR, little fair value gap on the 5 minute. Now US30. So actually might be nicer up here. A little bit messy, but something like this can work for us. Anyway, push past the level. So when it pushes past the level, we need to see a big retrace. Yeah. Anyway, US30 is fucking dropping. So we do have a first push pre-market, but since we obviously have a fair value gap, we needed to wait. We need to wait till it comes into that fair value gap, give a retrace and a second push. So we've come into this fair value gap now. Obviously gave a retrace right there, but the retrace was far, far too short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I'm going to try to take profit off of this liquidity point here. See what I can do. Oh, we might actually get... Or if Nasdaq takes off now, I'm going to enter. But potential reversal strategy setting up. I'm going to be very patient on this because we can easily not take a trade here and then take US30. That'll be good. Do have a fair value gap, so I want a bigger stop loss at least. Since we're being passive with the retrace, I'm going to be a little bit aggressive on the entry, but still wait for a nice passive hold. Stop loss can be at the level, a little bit below the level. Oh, how far down is US30? Oh, 250. Maybe US30 is actually a play. What? Okay, with this liquidity. Okay, I might actually go for the US30 reversal instead, to be honest, instead of this Nasdaq long. It is giving us a Nasdaq long entry right now, though. I'm not going to enter it, but let's see what it would have done. Okay, no second push on Nasdaq. Just going to be watching US30 here to see if we get a possible entry. Might just seem like it's actually just going to push up all the way. So US30 just went all the way up. Nasdaq came down, hit the bottom level over here. So not really any, I mean, you could have entered off that wick out, but it was just a bit too quick. I'd rather not trade that, to be honest. Okay, let's see what we want to do to this bottom level here. We're already 5 to 6 minutes into this session, so I do want to be a bit more patient. Really wanted to come into this fair value gap and have a nice retrace and a second push. We did work out. Oh, was there a potential workout strategy set up? Kind of, but a little bit risky. Well, let's see if it wants to do anything. It's a bit late in session over here. Let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, it's going to go down. I don't really want to trade any of that shit, to be honest. Let's see if Vito took a trade on this day at least. 28th of May for him. January, February, March, April, May. What date was this? 29th. So Vito did put this level a little bit more down, which I was thinking about. So, oh, of course, I wasn't even thinking about it. Potential workout strategy, of course. I don't know why I did not think about that. I think I took this trade on my fucking account, actually. It's so funny. Yeah, when it pushed up or something. Yeah, something like that. I didn't even think of that for some reason. Also a potential trade. Yeah, so there was 2 potential workout strategies. This one's 5-minute candle close. This one's just a violent push down on the 1 minute. Pushing past this fair value gap and waiting a very, very long time to make sure it's actually going to go down. Take profit on the level. Stop loss somewhere here. But again, 2 trades that look good, but I would rather just wait for tomorrow. This wick's actually really good, to be honest. It's a massive fucking wick. Interesting. No, I like both of them, but again, I didn't decide to trade. So let's move to the next one. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one in June. So not too long ago at all. I'm gonna do the 2nd of June. Whoops. Let's do the 2nd of June, ladies and gentlemen. So jump onto the 5-minute time frame right here. As you guys can see, we have absolutely been plummeting down. Bottom level can go somewhere around here. Top level can go somewhere. We can try here. 15-minute time frame. Massive fair value gap. Want to be very patient from that. Liquidity point right here. Also want to be patient for that. Did that get taken out? Okay, that hasn't even been taken out. Yeah, I don't know. We've got to be very, very patient over here. Okay, what's US30 looking like? Hopefully US30 is a lot better than NASDAQ. Okay, US30 is basically the fucking same. Not surprised. Bottom level there. Oh, we've been dumping so much. How much have we been dumping? Don't really want to go down anymore today. 400 fucking point dump. Holy shit. Holy shit. Top level. Let's squeeze the top level there. Alright. This is a little bit fucking shit looking market, but I'm going to focus mostly on price action. I'm not going to focus on on the levels too much. Just see what momentum we get and what retraces we get. 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is far too close. That's going to have to be stopped to break even point. Okay, so push on both of them. Top level had a push and a retrace, but of course we have this 15 minute fair value gap right here. So let's be patient. US30 is going down to fucking who knows where. Maybe we can see a workout strategy since we have dropped 400 points. That would be really good if we could see some sort of workout strategy over here. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. How much has it dropped from here? 200 points. Okay, we've come into the fair value gap on NASDAQ over here. Given a little retrace. Did we retrace more than that? Let's have a quick look. Yes, we did. Okay, so we've given our first push and our retrace in this fair value gap. Let's see if we can get a little bit of momentum here. Take profit off the end. Let's see if we can get some momentum here. A little bit of a push. Let's see if it holds. Seems pretty nice. We'll wait a couple more seconds. Alright, let's get into this trade. Seems like it's holding nice. Take profit off the end of this right here. It is a little bit slow, and it is in a fair value gap, but again, NASDAQ can be a little bit slow. Let's see what it wants to do. I don't know, it's moving very slow. US30 is wicking out though, so that is good. Not a great candle close at all, to be honest. Good push. Very good push. Oh, so close to take profit. Oh my god. If this fucking trade loses, I'm gonna crash out. Let's watch bit by bit. Let's watch bit by bit. Come on. Tiny push. Tiny push. Oh, thank fucking God. Another great win for us right there. A little bit of a sketchy win, but another win for us right there. And US30, well, let me just add that to the win collection. 4 wins, 1 break even, 0 losses, because we are just fucking the man apparently. But can't get too cocky, otherwise we're going to get humbled. Check the 1 minute time frame. So, yeah, we do have a workout strategy over here. But since we have this little fair value gap and it's gone completely slow, oh no, let's wait for a little push past this fair value gap to see if we do get a push past this fair value gap. Maybe this can just be a normal workout strategy loss. Because we gave a workout. Did we work out anything? Kind of. Little liquidity points. But again, I don't know. Something about these levels are pretty shit. Let's see what Vito says about today. So this will be the 1st of June for him. Let's see what he takes. So he didn't take NASDAQ, but he did take US30 workout strategy. But since, okay, his level was a tiny bit higher than mine. Instead of here, it was here, which is completely understandable. And since it's under the level, he can have a much, much bigger stop loss as well. So that's why he did not get stopped out. And it ended up running all the way to his take profit level, as you guys can see in a second. If I can speed this up. Keep speeding it up. It's going to get there eventually. And take profit would have been smashed. So again, these type of days where it's just going one direction, pre-market, you kind of want to have bigger stop losses, especially with massive workouts like this and very, very unsure movements. So again, very good trade. Let's see what Vito says about today.
Risk higher reward. Yeah, I didn't put a lot of money in options. I only had like 9 bands to use, so I made like 1.5k. So I guess a 10% gain, not bad on my capital. So I'll take that. But yeah, I was confident enough to take it on there. So today we took a workout strategy win, and this is going to be very interesting. And honestly, this might even be a full session that I drop, little session drop today for it. Because yeah, this is very interesting. It was probably 30 minutes of me complaining, but I was managing the trade extremely well, even though I was all mad and shit. But yeah, that's exactly what happened today. We took a workout strat. So what do we see? Nasdaq did nothing. So no trade,
okay, so he had different levels on NASDAQ. Let's see the difference between these levels. Where was price? Makes sense to have the level up there. I did have a pretty aggressive level, but just because I was reacting off of this high, this high, this high, and these lows here and this high, I decided that was a good spot, and then we will go fill this fair value gap. His level was a little bit different. His level was a bit higher up, around here. So as you can see, obviously he had no trade set up at all, and we had a nice little trade set up for where our level is. But again, we do want to be trading breakouts, but we've been going down so much, so we've got to see a retrace at some point, and that's what I was betting on. That's why I put my level there. But again, it is a little bit choppy around here, so probably his level would have been a good spot to put it.
US30, we closed past the level already. Not great. What do you need to see? You need to see a big retrace to take shorts. So what do? No big retrace. We just go right down. Not closed above the level. On level, right? Closing a little bit further down, you don't have to play a daily move anymore. These workouts are very, not so much really where it's even more rich.
He's fucking yapping, but sweet as. So I'm going to end the session off like that. 4 wins, 0 losses, 1 break-even trade. Yeah. Wait, we've only been live for... We haven't only been live for 13 minutes. There's no way we've only been live for 13 minutes. I do not believe that. I do not believe I've only been live for 13 minutes. Gee. It says I've only been live for 13 minutes. But we've been calling for 54 minutes. What the fuck? No, I'm not tripping. I've been live longer than that. Yeah, I have been live longer than that. we've been live for nearly an hour. I don't know why the fuck that only says 14 minutes. But I don't give a fuck. Anyways, that's the hour done. I'll see you boys in the next live stream. Thank you everyone that came and viewed. I really appreciate it. With all of you guys, the love and support. I don't know where I would be without you all. You guys take care. I'll see you guys, and I actually don't know how to end this live stream, so it's going to be a little bit awkward.